Hey y'all, in this video, I'm going to be straightening my hair. This is an updated hair straightening tutorial or routine, and I'm really over it. So let's get into it. So I have already washed my hair the day before. That helps out a lot. I sectioned it in two, and the sections are sectioned or tied up by multiple ponytail holders. If you know the style, you know the style, but this helps my hair dry and it works for me. I'll be using some alligator clips, this lightweight leave-in conditioner, which is great, or I used that before actually, a variety of combs, a Denman brush, really is not necessary. My Chi Straight Guard cream, going back to the basics with the Chi, y'all. I'm going back to the basics. And my Chi 44 Iron Guard for heat protectant. Love this stuff. Grew up with this stuff. Also, I'm using my Moroccan oil to finish off my hair after straightening it before I wrap it down. And yes, I have to use water to straighten my hair. I'll also be using this Olivia Garden ceramic round brush. Love this thing. It also has a little tool at the end that you could use to help you section and pick up the hair as you go, so you won't have to keep stopping. But I won't be using that tool today. And also I'm using my Hot Shot handheld dryer and my good old steam straightener. And I'll link the video I did about the steam straightener down below. Oh yeah, it's best to use, I use that leave-in conditioner the night before in my hair, and it's best to use a lightweight leave-in because you don't want your hair being heavy the next day when you straighten your hair. But I'm just pulling those small little ponytail holders out of my hair. Don't worry, I'm not snatching any of my hair out. I know this is not a smart thing for everybody to do, but it's not harming my hair at all. I'm also making sure not to comb through that section. All I'm gonna do is just pull my hand through it, and you'll see here in a second, just like this, just pulling through it. I feel like that helps me with tangles, and it helps for easy parting just like this with sections. So throughout this video, I'll be working in big sections, and for me, I think that is a good thing because I think it's a good thing that my hair is somewhat thin, because I can work in big sections and be done. Especially when it comes to blow drying my hair and straightening. I can be finito, and I love that. So I'm starting with my wide tooth comb, coming from the bottom all the way up to the roots. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of water and just lightly damp my hair, not wet it down, but just damp it just a little bit. And then I'm gonna take that Chi Straight Guard. And the key here is to not use a lot per section. I'll be doing this per section, so I'm just using a pea size per each section, and I'm applying that using the praying hands method. Then after that, I'm spraying about 3 to 4 pumps of the 44 Iron Guard by Chi. And I'm going to take my round brush and brush through that section as long as it's not no snags to make sure we're good to go. And I like to hold tension at the root to get that root straight. And then I'll continue to work down the hair shaft. Now, I will say, for us people, if you know what I'm saying, or curly hair people, just period, a lot of people use a round brush with boar bristles in it just to help them get their hair straight before using a ceramic brush. For me, I don't have to do that, so to each his own. But this brush works fine. And I think also what helps too is the fact that I let my hair dry the night before in the way that it did. But you see how it's like pretty much dry and pretty much straight already. And also a tip when using this round brush is to, don't let it snag. If it snags, take it out and comb it out with a comb and start over. Also, if the brush keeps going through the hair just like it is here, then your hair is dry. So that's the way to know that your hair is dry. If it goes through smoothly without any snags, it's dry. And look at that. Wonderful. Now we're on to the next section, and here you'll see that pretty much we're halfway through this whole side, and that's what I love about this whole method that I do. I've been doing this method for years now. Sometimes I do it in the same day. I don't got time to wait for it to dry or gotta be somewhere the next day and my hair has to be done. But I just find that this method with washing the day before, letting it dry. It's just better. You have a better outcome and whatnot. And also, let me say that I make sure that I put that straight guard on my ends as well. I make sure to focus that on my ends. Again, here you see me taking a round brush and applying tension to the root and hitting the roots with the blow dryer. And then I'm going down the shaft very slowly. And then once I get to the ends, I just see how it's easily slipping through. That's it right there. So I'll take, if you notice, I've take that round brush and put it on top of the section and work through the hair. And then I'll go from the bottom or some kind of other angle and go back through the section once or twice just to make sure I'm getting it from all angles. And look at that result. Beautiful. Now, it's important to know that I'm not trying to make my hair super straight because that's the point of the straightener afterwards. But yeah, as long as it's just kind of give me some type of straightness so I won't have to use the straightener, like do too many passes with the straightener when I get to that part, that's wonderful. This thing gets really hot, so be careful. I have gotten my neck a few times and don't feel good at all. At all. But it's still a good brush. I love this brush. All right, and that's that side. Moving on to the next side. Again, very quickly working in sections. I would say that it probably takes me, with this blow drying method like this, it probably takes me about, I would say 10 to 15 minutes to get through doing this whole blow drying section. And that, what I just showed was how much hair I've lost so far. Not too bad, not too bad. Plus my hair has been up in that style for a day, so we shed every day. That's very normal. But yeah, this method does not take forever, and I love that because who got time? And girl, I used to say I don't have that much hair, but now I realize that I have a lot of hair. It's long, like it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to deal with. All right, and here's my hair now. Moving on to the next section, which is straightening. You'll see me use a comb sometimes, you won't. I mean, I don't be thinking about that comb, y'all, honestly. Only when it matters I think about the comb. Like here I did the chase method, but I honestly don't like the chase method. Y'all know, if you've seen my video before, I like to do the comb before the straightener method, and I just showed you with the section. Like that was one pass with that section. Wonderful. Love that for me. And then I'll take both of those sections, that big chunk at the back, I'll straighten one side, straighten the other, and then I'll take both of the sections, like put them together and just do one huge pass and keep moving. That's what it looks like. Those ends are going to look like that with this straightener because of the fact that this straightener has wide teeth. So with it having wide teeth, when it finish going through the straightener, it's going to look like it was combed through with a wide tooth comb. So that's why I like to use the comb on top of the straightener method. You'll see what I mean by that later. But you see, we're already moving through the middle of the head. We're almost done already, y'all. Almost done. So I'm taking that section that I just sectioned off and I'm splitting that in half. Now I'm going to take that little section and pull one to the right, one to the left, a piece of it, split it, pull it to the right, to left, straighten the left side, then straighten the right side. Then I'm going to take that section all together, that little part of that section all together, and do one pass through it. So I'll do that throughout each section, one whole pass in the end. And pay attention to this section where see how it's going through the straightener, how it's coming out. It looks like a comb, a wide tooth comb is being combed through there. So that's why I like to use that fine tooth comb or that rat tail comb at the top of the straightener, so it won't set like that once it comes out of the straightener, if you get what I'm saying. Here's what we're looking like so far. So much hair I can't even get it in the frame, y'all. So much hair. Or it's long, I can't even get it in the frame. Let me not say so much hair. And I'm taking the rest of that section that I put away, and I'm just straightening those pieces, bringing them together, doing a one pass, slowly but surely, getting the job done. And y'all, got this spot in my lens, so I gotta go get it clean. So ignore that little spot there. But here we are at the front now. And usually at the front with the sections, I like to do 2 or 3 passes at the root because that's the front of the face, but without doing any damage. 2 or 3 quick passes and pull on down through the hair shaft, through that section. And here's what it's looking like so far. Now getting to the other side. Pay attention here again. As that straightener is the hair is coming out the straightener, you see how it looks like a wide tooth comb is combing through it. Yeah, this is why I take the rat tail comb or a fine tooth comb and get the top of that, see, just like this, because if it comes out like that, it's gonna look choppy. If I pull that comb through there, it's gonna look just right. So big tip, if you own one of these and you still use it, yeah, do that. And this is how much water I use. This thing was full, and this is how much water is left in the cartridge. So I used to use a cartridge and a half, but this is great. Now I'm taking this brush that I use usually for travel or in my purse when my hair is straight, and I'm wrapping my hair. Now, wrapping hair is a skill. I've been doing this since I was like 8. So I can't tell you how to wrap your hair, honestly. All I can do is just do it for you. But I'm wrapping my hair, and then I take a boar bristle brush and I just get it on down, wrap it on down, get it on in there, honey. Put on a wrap scarf, and I let this wrap scarf or my hair sit in this wrap scarf for about 5 minutes to let my hair set, and then I take it down. And here's what my hair looks like after it's set. It's nice, smooth, and it's good. And this is going to last me for like 3 weeks, okay? 3 weeks to 4 weeks if I let it. So let me know what you think. Be sure you check out the links in the description box down below. This is how much hair I lost. Not bad. And be sure to subscribe and like this video and share it. See you next time, y'all. Bye.